So I am back in another historic event, and I'm trying out this deck that I saw on the ladder, and I didn't get all the cards, but I pieced together as much as I could, and then I added a couple extra cards to do a particular combo. And I'll try to explain as if this was some short tutorial video. But it's a really fun deck. It doesn't really go off consistently on turn 3, but I still really like it because it's really fun. I already played in Mythic a lot, so now I'm trying to see what I can do in these historic events. Maybe this will get me ready to compete in one of the historic qualifiers later. This is a historic deck. And here the goal is to mill the opponent out. But when you mill the opponent, you have to make sure that you have gained enough life, because you have to get this card from Karn and cast it, because it's an artifact and it's a different spell on the back that gets exiled. And whenever you play a Karn, if you have Aetherflux Reservoir on the battlefield, every time you cast a card, you gain life. And then if you gain more life than the cards that the opponent has, then you can mill them for all of the cards that they have. The toughest part about this deck really is finding somebody that's going to sit through the whole combo. And there's like, oh my gosh, there's so many people that quit on me when I play this deck. It's ridiculous. So I really appreciate the opponent not quitting.
Mind if I take my octopus for a walk?
And see, it's really, you have to pay so much close attention, because when you're, untapping these lands,
Ripples and grows.
it's like, oh my gosh, it's so confusing. Because see, I think this right here, so this is going to give me 6. Like, this thing is so confusing. Because when you really get going in this deck, you have a lot of options. And if your opponent doesn't quit, you can either mill them out, or you can have Aetherflux Reservoir shoot 50 damage at them to their face. Or you could shoot it at any target, but if it's taking 50 damage from you, then you have to make sure you have enough to kill the opponent. Like, if you have 150 health, you can take the opponent's health down, like 100 life points if you have 150 life, and then you'll still stay alive. But if you do 150 life, if you pay 150 life to kill your opponent, then you will run out of life yourself, because you have to pay 50 life every time. So now I want to get Aetherflux Reservoir out so I can start trying to gain life. And this deck is so difficult to sit there and try to figure out how to get enough mana. Because you don't get infinite mana every turn, but you can get a whole lot. And you have to do it correctly, sequence everything correctly. And I'm not saying I get it all perfect, but this is an example of when I at least, you know, made some significant progress. So right now, right now I have 28 health, so I would have to look and see how many cards he has right now, because I don't know.
I love to make a splash.
So I don't know how many times I need to cast Aetherflux, get that Aetherflux Reservoir trigger. I don't know how many times I need to get that trigger.
If we must fight, I do not. We cannot let Phyrex
So I can mill him. And that Persistent Cauldron card is a side where I can do the mill. And you know, most people have 60 card decks, right?
Let's dive right into battle.
So that's what I'm kind of like, you know, hoping and expecting.
Let's get
I'm not
moving.
sure.
I will defend it warms my heart's people lie. My machines don't.
See, like right now, I could like right now just one shot him right now, and I should only have 4 health left, right? Because Aetherflux Reservoir takes 50 damage. So right now, I could tap or activate my Aetherflux Reservoir, but I'm gonna let him take it down because I know I have an extra one in the sideboard with Karn, so I'm gonna still be able to pull it out. And I really appreciate the opponent for sticking with me and not quitting this game. So we need to tap our Nykthos. Then we're gonna untap it with Kiora. And you can see in the bottom left of that land, it says the number 12, and that's the number of devotion mana that you have on the battlefield. And devotion is actually just whenever there's a solid mana color on one of your cards. So right now, you know, if you count it up, there should be at least 12, because that's what that Nykthos land has on it. So now I have to cast Aetherflux Reservoir. And now, so I have 47 health right now. So I need to calculate how much I need to gain in life. So I need to go from 47, and I need to add however much cards that they have over there in their deck. So yeah, this is the loop that you have to be very careful of. And see, right now you're casting Restorative Burst. You keep getting those 2 cards, the Kiora and the Karn. You just keep doing that over and over again until your health is
Dragons, leviathans, octopuses, serpents.
47 in
I
my
love
case,
them all.
plus however much cards they have.
Nature flows with vigor.
So yeah, it's best to just like keep doing the loop. Just keep calling those 2 back over and over again.
This is for our protection.
And yeah, shout out to your opponent for not quitting. And this opponent was very, you know, quick to play, you know, didn't have to wait around
Not
for them.
but my
And that's awesome because then I don't have to edit the video because it takes
splash.
so long editing these videos. Anybody that makes YouTube videos, they know how long it takes to edit these videos. So now I have 115 life. So I know I need to get,
If we must fight,
you know, 47 plus whatever their
all assistance.
deck size is. But it's like, oh my gosh, trying to do all this and not mess up at the same time. And you're also trying to make sure you don't mess up and untap the wrong thing. Because like right now, this is confusing. Like, so I gotta cast that. Gotta click the right one. So you gotta click the right one with the highlighted highest
Let's get moving.
ability count. And then we gotta keep going again. So now, we were at 47 health. Now we're at 158.
Is a weapon.
But you gotta make sure that you know how much,
We cannot let Phyrexia
how many cards they have. You gotta click, you gotta see. Gotta love that companion they have, that red cat over there.
I fight. Better to fight alongside. I must redouble my
Very
efforts.
adorable. And I'm sitting there thinking like, golly, man, do I got enough? I don't know, you know? And then I'm like, oh my gosh, I almost messed up. And I had that 1 land left. Because you got to pay 1 and then tap. Then you let it resolve. Good game. Didn't have to edit the video or nothing. Perfect. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And then you go back to here. So there it is. I have a few more to try to win in here. See if they won't quit.